And now it's time for Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's talk hookup. For the next 2 hours, join Pete Gray, rock cod Rick Maxa, and this week's special expert guest for fishing information, new techniques to catch more fish, and the most current scoop on what's happening in the water. Let's Talk Hookup is sponsored in part by Yamaha Outboards, official motor sponsor of Let's Talk Hookup. Royal Polaris, the world's finest long-range sports fisher. By Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup, and Shimano Rods and Reels. Fish with the best. Shimano. Get ready for the fastest 2 hours on radio with the hosts of Let's Talk Hookup, Pete Gray and Rock Cod Rick Maxa.
Good morning, anglers, and welcome to Let's Talk Hookup. I'm Pete Gray. Rock Cod Rick Maxa is out today, a little ill from his big trip down for the Journeyman down at Puerto Vallarta. But hopefully he'll be back in the studio with us tomorrow. But boy, am I in capable hands today. Mr. Ron Lane from Fast Lane Kayaks in Mission Bay, and Hobie Pro staffer Jim Salazar, and of course that lobster guru himself. You stay tuned. This is going to be an exciting show. Southern California's sport fishing voice is Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090. The offshore fishing around San Diego seems to keep getting better every year, and next season should be no exception. The same is true when it comes to Ford trucks. They just keep getting better, too. In fact, the new Ford Super Duty has just been named Motor Trend Magazine's 2017 Truck of the Year. It's the toughest, smartest, most capable Super Duty ever. If you've got a big boat to move around, look no further. Super Duty beats the competition hands down in both conventional towing and fifth wheel towing. Plus, the new Super Duty is built with high-strength aluminum alloy body panels that won't rust ever. For folks like us that launch a lot of boats, that's a pretty big deal. Continuous improvements and innovations have made F-Series pickups the best-selling trucks in America for 40 years in a row, ever since disco and 8-tracks cassettes were all the rage. So whether you've got an eye on the built Ford Tough F-150 or you need the extra muscle of the new Ford Super Duty, you'll find what you need at your Ford dealer. Go to buyfordnow.com to learn more, or stop by any San Diego County Ford dealer. They'll be glad to hook you up.
Hi, I'm Bart Hall, and I'm honored to be back to tell you about the 41st Annual Fred Hall Show, March 23rd to the 26th at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. When I think back over our 71-year history, I am always amazed that the little show my father produced at the old Gilmore Stadium in 1946 could have grown into the 2017 version of the Fred Hall shows. The San Diego Show has become San Diego's largest and most exciting sport fishing show, one of the nation's most prominent boat shows, and a world-class international travel and hunting show. It is always our goal to entertain you for a full day with nearly 500 booths, over 200 seminars, acres of boats, and dozens of family fun activities. Kids 15 and under are always free. But the Fred Hall shows also strive to help preserve the lifestyle of fishing, hunting, boating, and outdoor recreation that so many of us cherish. Please come and help us celebrate the passion for outdoor recreation at the Fred Hall Show, March 23rd to the 26th at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. Join the Coastal Conservation Association of California and get in free. Presented by Progressive. Check us out at fredhall.com.
It's a whale of a show.
There's a new kid in town, and they are creating near miracles on boats all over the Southland. It's Blue Seas Fabrication, the West Coast's first and only certified sea deck fabricator and installer. Install sea deck EVA from non-skid decking materials on your boat, sport fisher, or yacht, and your boating experience is enhanced and improved. Why? Well, first, sea deck from Blue Seas Fabrication enriches the look of any boat, old or new. Next, the SeaDeck non-skid decking material adds comfort, convenience, safety, and value. The possibilities are endless. Let the experts from Blue Seas Fabrication show you how SeaDeck will make your life easier and better on every trip. Their professional staff will custom fit your deck, bridge, and interior with the stylish, non-absorbent, stain-resistant, and easy-to-clean material in multiple textures, designs, and colors. SeaDeck offers comfort and anti-fatigue properties for those long days of fishing. It can also be used on kayaks, boat trailers, and more. See for yourself. Check BlueSeasFabrication.com to see how SeaDeck can transform your watercraft and truly create a wow factor for the next time you head out. Call them at 858-232-4188 for more information and a free quote. Check BlueSeasFabrication.com and enhance your fishing experience. A few years ago, Shimano introduced the Tranx 500 reel, and it changed the way we cast for big fish. Now, by popular demand, Shimano has created two new sizes, introducing the Tranx 300 and 400, a Available soon at your local Shimano dealer. Tranks is the dream reel for throwing big baits and catching big fish. X-Ship and HEG technologies combine to provide massive cranking power with a smooth, effortless retrieve. Plus, Shimano's new Core Protect water-resistant technology provides long-lasting durability in the harshest environment. The new Tranks 300 and 400 are available in 2 gear ratios and 2 different handle designs to cover all fresh and saltwater applications. See the new Tranks 300 and 400 in the Shimano booth at the Fred Hall shows and coming soon to your local Shimano dealer. Tranks, it's not just a new reel, it's a way to fish. Check Shimano.com for all the details.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. Pete Gray here. As I said, Ricky's a little under the weather today. He had an epic trip on the Journeyman down to Puerto Vallarta. I'm sure he'll be here to talk all about it. Of course, if you subscribe to us on Facebook, if you like this on Facebook, is that what you do, Jim? You're like a social media. If you liked the Let's Talk Hookup, yeah. Ron is your Instagram. Can we get the mic going over here, Adam, please? If you like us on Let's Talk Hookup radio show, you will see the pictures from that amazing trip that Rock Cod Rick had with Captain Russell O'Neill down on the Journeyman. He's got the lucky horseshoe.
That's why I'm sitting in his chair.
Hasn't been biting all year like that. Ricky goes down there, boom! It bites. They get him.
Every time that guy's boat comes back to the dock at Dana Landing,
weather, yeah.
I'm looking into it, seeing what he's got
man.
this time.
That's right. Lucky Ricky, that's for sure. Hey, we have a great show. Ron Lane, Fast Lane Kayaks in Mission Bay. What's up?
Oh, I'm the happiest one.
Yeah?
Sitting here in Ricky's chair, hoping some of that will rub off on me.
Yeah, you got to hope so, for sure. And Associate Jim Salazar, we know him as the lobster guru.
The one who wrote the book.
Wrote the book about lobster fishing, but also he is a Hobie Pro Staff kayaker and, of course, put together this big CCA tournament for the kayaks, right? Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, guys.
All
Battle
right.
of the Bays.
It's coming.
Yeah. We got it? All right, very good. All right, so Battle of the Bays. Tell us first about the Battle of the Bays.
Okay, we'll get right into it. It's 2 tournaments. It's a fundraising couple of tournaments that we're doing for the CCA. It's going to be we're calling it a kayak tournament, but it's open to SUPs, it's open to float tubes, it's open to canoes, and it starts on, the first one is May 6th, and the second one is on June 10th. Ron Lane and Steve Pinard are hosting the first one on June 6th down at Dana Landing there, and then Hobie is our title sponsor. And then up on June 10th, the King Harbor Yacht Club is hosting up there along with Southwind Kayaks.
Yep, my friend Mike Hahn.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Hey, this tournament that Jim came to me and he was talking to me about, I'm going, yeah, okay, CCA, that's good. We want to support that. Yeah, that's good. But the onus isn't on, pro staff guys. This is the one that is an easy venue, simple to fish, simple to do, and it's going to be for that guy who's maybe thinking, I'm going to try one of those tournaments. Man, I've been pretty good.
Yeah.
I want to just give it a shot. We're going to have a seminar the week before explaining this new. Jim, you got to talk about this new way
we're going to do. The format's going to be a CPR tournament, which means catch, photo, release. And
photo, release.
So we're not going to have we're not going to have a cooler full of dead fish at the end of the weigh-ins because the fish have gotten stressed. You're going to take a picture of your fish on top of a hog trough, which is like about a 30-inch piece of plastic, about 4 inches wide. You take a photo of your fish and you send it into the iAngler app, which when you register for the tournament, you have to register for the app. So you get the app on your smartphone, you take the picture, you send it in.
You do it from your kayak?
From your kayak.
Okay.
The guys at the judges.
Maybe have a little waterproof bag. For
a waterproof bag or a life-proof cover for your phone.
Yeah.
And it really helps to practice, guys. Don't expect to go out there the first day and do it. Otherwise, you're going to lose a couple fish right off that plastic
and maybe
trough.
your phone too.
Well, that's what we were anticipating, is that this is a new way to do this. You don't have to sit there going, I got spotted bay bass in my bait tank, and they're all just sitting there croaking. Those things, they need to be let go so we can catch them next week.
So you have like a board that you take a photo on.
It's called a hog trough. It's called a hog trough.
And everybody's going to be issued one.
Everybody has to have one before the tournament. They'll have to buy one.
Okay. Where do you get those?
Ron will have them. Hobie has them, so Ron will be stocking them. Some of the other Hobie dealers are stocking them, and then a couple of the independents, Lobster Port will have them down at the show, too.
Okay.
So a great way, I mean, particularly for you guys who've never fished a tournament, come down the week before. Jim will be at my store. We're going to have those hog troughs. We're going to be out fishing, just trying it. We're going to have a little seminar there on where will I have success? How do I have
That'll
success?
That'll be the captain's meeting. That'll happen on April 29th is when that'll happen.
April 29th.
Yeah, 9 a.m. I think is what we talked about. Or
Yep.
10 a.m.
At Fastlane.
Yeah. It's a great way to get together. Just check your gear. We'll have some of my team guys there, and they're going to be able to go, no, go over right there at Dana Landing and get this. You need this, or an Alabama rig, or whatever that they think is going to be hot. And there's guys going to be pre-fishing it, so there'll be some secrets given out.
Now, guys, you don't have to be the best tournament fisherman and the best fisherman to win this event. The grand prize is from our friend Jeff Mariani, who both of you guys know very well. And
I love that guy.
Jeff's so awesome.
Cedros Kayak Fishing. Did you hear what he did last weekend?
No.
He had somebody donate a whole bunch, a friend of Ron's.
No, it's a friend of Pete's.
Donated a whole bunch of rods and reels, and then he got T-shirts and hats, and he had a kids' fishing clinic that he's doing.
This is on Cedros.
On Cedros Island, for the kids on the island. He's doing 3 of them for 3 different months, and then he's going to have a tournament to end the thing. Just for the kids. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's so cool. So let me ask you this, Jim. The second tournament, the Battle of the Bays, get it? Because there's 2 bays.
Mission Bay and Santa Monica Bay.
Santa Monica Bay. King Harbor Yacht Club is going to host June the 10th. The second one.
Right.
And is it the same program, and you're going to have a week before you're going to have a seminar?
It'll be CPR. It'll also have a captain's meeting the week before, and that'll be with Ed Ternosha down at Baja Fish Gear in Lomita.
Okay.
He'll be hosting that one, and he's also supplying the second place prize. I'll get into those prizes later in the show, but the grand prize is a drawing, you guys. You don't even have to catch the biggest fish. You just have to participate. Jeff is given a 4-day all ground transportation in Mexico, all air transportation, all accommodations, all your food, everything but your alcohol and your Mexican fishing license. And that is a drawing. So all you have to do is participate in this
To go
thing.
to Cedros.
To go to Cedros kayak fishing for 4 days.
Airfare, the whole deal.
The whole deal.
Wow.
That's the $1,700. That's an
Jeff
amazing.
Is so generous.
And man, going fishing with him, it's like you're fishing with your best buddy
at his casita there.
And this is just for participating, guys. So your odds couldn't be better. I'm expecting anywhere from 30 to 50 guys at each event.
Yeah. Great. Let's hope it's more. But you can fish from a kayak. It doesn't have to be a
float tube.
Right?
Float tube.
But it's better. You're
stand-up paddleboard.
Stand-up paddleboard, float tube.
Well, let's face it, the number one kayak.
Right? Exactly. Anything but a powered, motor-powered boat. Gas motor-powered boat. You can use an electric-powered on your kayak.
You can
Something like these new Bixby motors that Ron's carrying. Yeah.
Really? New motors?
So let's talk about the secret weapon.
Yeah.
Pro Angler 14.
Oh, yeah.
Just get one at the boat show.
Yeah. So the Fred Hall Del Mar show starts this Thursday at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. You'll be there in force.
Oh, the whole team.
Yeah, the whole team will be there, and you have a special offer for everybody that comes and buys any of the models of Hobie kayaks at the show.
Well, in fact, that boat show deal is going right now.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, you can come down to the store, demo a boat, you can try anything you want, and it's they don't talk pricing on the radio, but I got to tell you, this is the biggest boat show deal that they've had in 5 years. So if you're looking for that new 180, the brand new reverse 2017 Pro Angler, Outback, all of those are included. So you'll get a free gear program that is just awesome. Get you set up right.
Wow.
Yeah,
and that just doesn't happen.
Hobie
doesn't give anything away.
No,
they don't have to because
they're pretty firm on their prices usually.
Yeah.
So this it's so hard to get the boat.
This is the only time you're going to get an incentive.
Right, and that incentive is running right now. So you can check with the store. You can go, but really the way to do this is you want to compare the other guys. You want to come and see. So come down to the show, get the show special, and then go down to the store and try them out. This is the way you get started right.
Are you going to have the tank in the booth there? The tank
sure.
with the V8?
Well, Mike Lum and those guys, it's not their first rodeo. Yeah. Bart Hall, he's amazing. They put this tank out, and we put a Pro Angler in it. You can sit in the boat. You can feel how stable it is.
We took that up to Bakersfield. They had up at the Bakersfield show.
Oh,
really?
Was up
there. Yeah, and the Morro Bay dealer up there was the first time he'd ever seen it, so we had him take the fins off the bottom of the drive and put the boat PA in there, and oh man, it was a crowd pleaser.
Yeah,
well, and they remember the year we got Bart in the boat.
Oh, that was in a regular swimming pool, and I won $100 from Steve Pinard.
That's right. He said there was no way.
Yeah.
And he did.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was epic.
Shows you how stable those things are, for sure. Yeah. So, big show coming up this Thursday. Lots of incentives. Now, Jim, are we going to be able to sign up for the Battle of the Bays at the Fastlane Kayaks demonstration or display there at the show?
Actually, what you can do is you can go out in front and sign up for CCA right out in front.
Okay.
And then for Battle of the Bays,
you get in the show free when you sign up for CCA.
When you sign up for CCA, you get in the show free. You get the coupon booklet. Down in San Diego, we're doing something, in Del Mar, we're doing something a little different than we did in Long Beach. What we're doing is part of the package, the $50 package, is that you get a drawing ticket for a 1.5-day trip on the Searcher. So everybody that signs up for CCA gets this 1.5-day drawing ticket. So your odds are going to be pretty good down there for that. So I'd advise signing up down there, picking up a hog trough down there, and then going on the Battle of the Bays website and registering through the iAngler site.
Fantastic. All right. That sounds good. So, Ron, are you going to have stand-up paddleboards down at the Fred Hall show?
No, of course.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll have stand-up board, but we're going to have the new Eclipses.
The new Eclipses. Tell me about that.
The Eclipses have been out for 1 year. It's just taken the stand-up paddleboard market by storm.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's got a Mirage drive.
Oh, that's the one where you're instead of being in the gym on whatever those things are,
those things are going crazy.
Yeah, so you can. People are going out having their gym workout. What are those things called? What you do to the gym with the arms and the legs?
The ellipticals.
Elliptical.
Yeah,
it's like an elliptical on the water.
Right.
Right.
So here you are. We had one of the gals from Fox 5 News come down this week and get on one. Here she is with her microphones and everything, never been on one, pedaling around, turning everywhere, and her eyes are just going, yeah, this is like taking the gym out for a walk in the bay.
Yeah.
So you got to disguise your exercise with fun, otherwise you don't do it.
That's it, for sure. Now, speaking of fun, I just got the new Corky Carroll model stand-up paddleboard.
How sweet is that?
I am telling you guys, if you've ever thought about surfing on a stand-up, this thing is amazing. I've been doing it with Ron for about 3 or 4 years now and tried various boards. This thing is easier to surf. It's easier to paddle. It turns better than anything I've used. How did they do it?
Well, it's Mark Johnson.
Board.
No,
it's a big board.
Mark Johnson has been shaping Hobie surfboards forever.
Yeah.
And he worked with Corky on this design. It's got a lot of V in it, so it turns really well.
Super lightweight. 19 pounds.
Yeah. Now, the super lightweight means what?
You're going to turn it, and you're carrying it.
It means it's going to surf really good. But
amazing.
Remember to check in with your local ding repairman because they're a little more fragile. But I got to tell you, I will give up a little strength for that performance. Yeah. And Mark, I asked Mark, I go, Mark, hey, Pete's looking for a new board. And he goes, you got to try this board. And he's right. Mark Johnson.
I never would have thought it. 33 inches wide, 169. The 9.3 is 169 liters volume, which is huge. And I thought, there's no way this thing's gonna turn. It turns better than any board I've ever had.
Well, just watching you on it, I was like going, uh-oh, he's gonna love that board.
And it's more fun. Well, here's the problem: it's so much fun. More people are going to be stand-up paddleboarding in the surf.
Well, that's a good thing and a bad thing.
Okay, yeah. It depends on where your aspect is, right? Yeah, for sure.
It's my beach.
If you're a surfer and you're looking into that, check that new Corky Carroll.
Well,
if you can even get one.
Well, I just sold out again.
You sold out again.
Yeah, better call Mark.
You better call Mark.
So yeah,
some more.
At the show we'll have those, but I got to tell you, there's another boat we're going to have at the show which really caught us by surprise. I shouldn't say by surprise. My wife and I went and checked him out at this big industry show last year, and we go, this is going to work. It's and I'm thinking to myself, wow, this thing has potential. Guys are going to buy this just to put on their boat. They're going to buy this thing to leave in their car. And here's one of the great things. You can buy one for your wife, and she won't even know it's a great fishing kayak. She'll love it.
Really?
Then when your buddy comes fishing with you,
Tell it.
The I-11.
The inflatable.
The inflatable 11. It goes in a bag. It rolls around.
Drive.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this thing is added to your arsenal. And if you
can have it with you in your trunk of your car anywhere you go.
That's my next boat.
Right? I got to tell you, listen to this. We do these Eclipse demos. We'll have gobs of ladies coming down, and their husbands are sitting there going, okay, yeah, go ahead, get on it. Yeah, okay, great. Oh, well, that's kind of interesting. Hey, what's that thing in the water right there? What? It's got a seat on it. And we're going.
Does it have the regular seat?
Yeah, it has the Vantage seat in there.
Vantage seat,
on an inflatable?
4-way adjustable, yeah.
And it's fast and nimble. It's actually a stand-up paddleboard style hull, meaning flat.
Yeah.
So it's very nimble. It's got the new 180 Mirage Drive. You can go backwards.
Has a rudder on it.
Oh, yeah.
And super stable.
You can stand, fly fish in it.
Come on.
Oh, so you're driving along. You see this great little lake. You just park, blow it up. It weighs 35 pounds. Run it right down to the water.
35 pounds, that's it? You can pack it. You can take it with you on the airline.
You can. You can.
We had a guy last year that bought one, took it up to Alaska, went all over Alaska with it, and then sold it up there, and then came back home.
Unreal.
I've shipped them all over.
Now?
It's the I-11.
I-11.
Yeah, I standing for inflatable, but it's the new 11. I can't sell.
It comes with the Mirage Drive 180.
180 now, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Explain the Mirage Drive 180. What is it?
Okay, the Mirage. Well, you know that term game changer?
Yeah.
Okay, and I wasn't all that excited, but when we went to Cedros Island late in the year last year, I got a shipment of boats that came in, and the 180s were in the new boats. I'm going, wow, we got them a little early. 2 guys saw them that were going with me on the trip, bought new boats, took the Mirage Drive 180s out of them, and took them to Cedros Island. One of them was that character, Chris. Anyway, they're sitting down those boiler rocks, pounding surf, wind blowing us in there. They could just go right in there, cast, hook up, and back right out.
Wow.
You just pull the line,
wow.
That thing reverses, and you just back.
Think about that when we do our Islander kayak mothership at San Clemente Island.
Unbelievable.
Oh, is that going to be good?
You know
we'll
what?
Be talking about that one. We're going to be doing in June on the Islander.
Oh, man, that's
Fisherman's
such a
Landing.
fun trip.
We're going to be doing a day-and-a-half trip on the Islander mothership, and you'll have the chance to go on it, too. We're going to be giving opportunities for our listeners to buy in on that.
Buy in on that trip.
We'll let you know.
Oh, yeah, just go.
Yeah,
there aren't too many of those happening this year. Guys should jump on that one if they want to
yeah.
Well,
it's super popular.
Hey, I got to tell you, I mean, the fishing industry is great, but they have to make money. They can't be just doing, so this is a very hard thing to do, and the Islander pulls it off the best.
John and the guys, basically, John was like, these things are so much work. They're such an effort. I'm not sure I want to do it anymore. It's like, and so with a little coaxing and saying, hey, man, you guys are the only ones that do this.
And the best.
And the best by far. They're going to do it. Yeah.
Well, thank goodness.
Yeah, so they're going to.
So, hey, guys, if any of you go with us or if any of you are going on these trips, tip them big.
Yeah, for sure. Well, as you can hear, we have a great show lined up for you today. A couple of experts, and you're not going to believe what we're giving away today. So if you want to join us, right now is the time to get through because the lines are open. 858-457-1090 or 877-792-1090. We're giving away 2 tickets to the Fred Hall Del Mar show that's coming up this Thursday through Sunday at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. And Promar Ahi has put together a nice little package for another lucky caller.
We've got some rock cod squirts, a couple of the glow-in-the-dark ones, and a couple of the pink ones.
They work.
Yeah, they work really good.
Yeah.
Dave Hansen was bragging about them on the opening day. And then we've got an assortment of our rock cod assault jigs, the Ahi assault jigs, and we'll throw some of the red ones and some of the glow-in-the-dark ones in there. Those have been working really good.
Those things work really well. I was catching salmon on them in Alaska.
I put a little bend on those things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you gave me that tip. So then a third lucky caller, 3 different winners today. Thanks to our buddy Jimmy up at Mammoth Mountain, which is having the most epic season
ever
in history. We're giving away a 2-day lift ticket voucher. 2-day lift ticket at Mammoth. So when you call, Adam's covering the phones for Ryan today. Just tell Adam, I'm a skier or a snowboarder, and I want to be in on that Mammoth drawing. If you're not a skier or snowboarder, let's give it to somebody who is. So just let Adam go. I want in on that drawing for the 2 lift tickets to Mammoth. What's that worth? About $300?
Oh, easily.
Yeah,
especially if you go on weekends.
Yeah.
I mean, I never go on weekends.
There you go. So when we come back, we're going to give away a lot of great stuff. Talk fishing, talk a lot more kayak fishing, and talk CCA. You stay tuned. This is Southern California Sport Fishing Voice. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. This is Pete Gray to tell you about one of my favorite places to fish in the world. It's Whalers Cove Lodge in Angoon, Alaska. For several years now, we've been hosting groups at Whalers Cove, and this is certainly one trip I do not miss. Each year, the Powers family makes great improvements to the lodge that make this great lodge even better. New rooms, new boats, new fish processing facilities, new outdoor kitchen. The list goes on and on. As for fishing, the calm waters around Whalers Cove are 100 miles from any large town, so you will enjoy wilderness adventure without the crowds. Whalers Cove Lodge has some of the best salt and freshwater fishing in Alaska, and there's no need for a bumpy boat ride for hours. You can find productive fishing for salmon, halibut, and rockfish just 10 minutes from the lodge. Here's the deal. The word is out on Whalers Cove, so you want to go? Book soon. WhalersCoveLodge.com or call 800-423-3123. WhalersCoveLodge.com for the Alaska fishing experience of a lifetime.
Fisherman's Landing is the top choice in local and long-range fishing. Hi, this is Doug Kern. Our hardworking crew is always looking for ways to improve your fishing experience. We offer the finest open party trips from 1 to 3 days, the best charter boats available, and of course, our world-renowned long-range fleet is second to none. We are proud to say Fisherman's Landing is now a full-service sport fishing operation, offering half-day trips on the Dolphin, and now, for the first time in the long history of Fisherman's Landing, we have 3/4-day open party trips on the Liberty. We built the Liberty specifically to offer a better experience. Run by veteran captain Taro Takeuchi, the 85-foot Liberty is the first open party 3/4-day boat to offer bunks for your comfort. She also has huge bait capacity and RSW fish holds to keep your catch fresh. Plus, Liberty has a big galley and 2 interior heads with showers. Our open party trips from half-day, 3/4-day, or 1 to 3 day trips can be easily booked online at fishermanslanding.com or give us a call at 619-221-8500. I'll see you at Fisherman's Landing in San Diego. It's Fred Hall showtime, and Fisherman's Landing Tackle has the best selection and the hottest deals in the show. If it's accurate reels you're after, look no further. Fisherman's Landing Tackle has the largest selection in the show, and have your accurate reel filled with free Spectra when you buy one in our booth. That's Accurate and Fisherman's Landing Tackle.
Great boats, free parking, and a fully stocked tackle shop. Just a few of the reasons Seaforth Sport Fishing is a favorite among anglers. Come aboard top charter boats like the Aztec, Cortez, Endeavor, Eclipse, Apollo, Outer Limits, Pacific Star, El Gato Dos, Alexis, Pride, Privateer, Tribute, Pacific Voyager, and the Voyager. Plus, the new Seaforth Sea-Watch in San Diego offer the finest half, 3/4, and full-day trips available. Check out the full-service tackle store at Seaforth Sport Fishing, and it's all run by fishermen for fishermen. 1717 Quivira Road, just off Mission Bay Drive in Mission Bay. Book online at seaforthlanding.com. You've heard all about it. You know the anglers catching fish have it, so what's holding you back? It's a fact. FishDope.com really does help you catch more fish and burn less fuel. FishDope.com is the only fish finding service with a spotter plane along with a crew of top anglers on the water almost every day that report actual locations and catches. You can get daily catch reports from Point Conception to San Martin Island, 365 days a year. FishDope.com is for everyone, whether you have your own boat, fish on your friend's boat, or a sport boat. FishDope.com has online planning tools, moon phase, tides, hot bite icons, and more. So bottom line is, if you don't have FishDope.com, well, you're probably missing a lot of bites. Membership costs less than $50 of gas, and that's for the entire year. That's right, 1 year. What a bargain. Plus, use the special code to save $20 on a new FishDope.com membership. Check it out today. FishDope.com. Catch more fish, burn less fuel.
Welcome back and Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. Look who's here. His ears must have been burning. Jeff from Cedros Kayak Fishing. Good morning, Jeff. Pick me up, Jeff.
Good morning, Jeff.
There, we got him now. Good morning, Jeff.
Hey, good morning, you guys. How's it going?
Hey, doing terrific. What's going on at Cedros?
Well, we just, I heard Ron mention Chris Menick, and we just got back from a trip down there. We were down last weekend, early season trip, fishing for halibut and calicos and whatever else wanted to bite for us down there. We had phenomenal weather. Basically Punta Norte was our hot spot. We did go to Wiley one day, but still not a lot of action down in that neck of the woods. But definitely the lee of the island did us right. Lots of calico bass. We got into the halibut pretty good. No big fish, but we were using plastics. So we had a really good time and had some great meals, courtesy of Terry and David. So, yeah, just looking forward to a great season. House is great. Kayaks are awesome. And I think I have every option now that Hobie makes since Morgan and Kevin and Ron are just the donating fools.
Jeff, you have boats with 180s in them now, don't you?
So we do. Hobie TV came down last year at the end of the year, and they graciously left 3 of the new 180 drives, and so we were using those things aggressively on this last trip. It's really, I didn't think it would change things as much as it did, but wow, it really opened up the shoreline and around the boiler rocks for us. It's an amazing tool. It really is.
I was the same way.
Getting out of those boiler rocks is a lot easier, isn't it?
Well,
yeah,
you remember that one
incredible
trip where Chris and I were fishing up on that point, and there was that big surf peeling off those rocks, and we wouldn't get bit outside. You had to get in there on those boils, and then if you look back and there's a set coming, turning around and getting out of there was kind of daunting. But if I had that reverse, I could have just backed right out. And Chris said he went back and revisited that spot, and I was just so envious.
So, Jeff, so I understand you're going to be at the Fred Hall Del Mar show with a booth for Cedros Kayak Fishing, and you're going to be doing seminars. Is that right?
That is correct. Thank you, Pete. Yeah, I'll be actually, we're very lucky this year to be at the Del Mar show, and we're going to be right across from Fastlane Kayaks and Ron. So in case I need any mentoring on this whole new experience for me. But, yeah, very, very excited. We got a nice little booth set up, and we had a lot of great people come down last year, and we got a ton of just photos and videos and stuff like that we'll be showing. And, yes, I'll be doing seminars every day, talking about my favorite spot on earth now, and just looking forward to getting other people down there. We've got quite a few signups already, and you know, we're only taking about 60 people down this year. There are 34 spots left, so
that's it.
Wow!
Yeah, if anyone's interested.
Wow. So listen up, all you fishermen that are now listen. This is important. If you're looking for adventure, if you're looking for something that's unusual,
a bucket list trip, go on this trip. Everybody who's gone on it, they go, golly, that was amazing. Jeff doesn't pull any punches. You have the best pongas. You have the best kayaks. You have the best guides, best bait, best casitas. Best kayaks. Everything is top notch.
And it's only maximum of 4 people.
Last year is back.
So this is like you're fishing with your new fishing buddy. Jeff is great to fish with. If you don't go on this trip, you're gonna miss out. Be one of those guys that says, "Yeah, I was on the first year they did this." It's amazing.
So I'm going to let the cat out of the bag here for our San Diego County Ford dealers live remotes this year. We haven't set the schedule yet, but there'll be 4 of them again this year. The grand prize, thanks to Jeff and Ron, is going to be a trip to Cedros Kayak Fishing with Jeff and a Hobie Mirage Drive kayak.
Unbelievable.
What a combo.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
What is that? That's about a $6,000 prize?
Well, it's a bucket list check.
Yeah.
I mean,
so you're going to get your own
check.
Hobie kayak, Mirage Drive kayak, and a trip to Cedros to go with Cedros kayak fishing. That's going to be our grand prize this year for the Hobie, for the San Diego County Ford dealers.
And just to add a little bit to that, it's not like I have a set date for that. It's whenever it's convenient for the person who is lucky enough to win. I'm excited to show them the island. If that ends up being next year, it doesn't matter to me. We're going to show someone a great time.
And you're running the same sort of schedule, too, for the Battle of the Bays giveaway, too, right?
Absolutely, Jim. Super honored to be part of that with CCA, and we're actually luckily enough to be the grand prize giveaway for that kayak tournament. Same thing applies. Whoever wins that, if they can't make it this year, no big deal. Whenever it's convenient for them, I'm taking someone down to show them a really magnificent spot, and I want them to just love it as much as I do and want to come back. Everyone, Ron, Jim, Pete, everyone who I'm talking to now.
Well, you know what's gonna happen, Jeff, is people who go down there that realize there's only 100 spots a year, or however many you said. They're going to go every year. So pretty soon you won't even need to advertise. It'll be put me in for next year and next year and next year. It's that fun. Make sure that you check this out at the boat show. Hey, Jeff, I'm just looking at the schedule. One of the things, if you're interested in going on a trip like this, you should go to the Hobie seminar schedule and pick out a time to go to the show when Jeff's doing his seminar so you can actually see all these pictures and check out what he's talking about.
You bet. Hey,
Absolutely.
Jeff, we sure appreciate you joining us here. Cedros Tackle, going to be at the Fred Hall Fishing Tackle Boat Show right across from Fast Lane, and watch for Jeff's seminars. And, Jeff, sure appreciate all your generosity for Let's Talk Hookup and everything you do.
You guys have a great day. I'll be listening.
Thanks a lot for the call this morning. All right, time to find out what's biting in Baja, mainland Mexico. The Cast Man, Richard Castaneda from Cast Tours, is here, and this report is sponsored in part by Fisherman's Processing in San Diego. Fisherman's Processing is San Diego's finest. That's why they're known as the Fish Pros, and once you try them, you're going to be hooked. They'll fillet and vacuum pack your fish to your specs, as well as the best smoked fish, their best jerky, and their famous tuna burger. Check fishermansprocessing.com or just see them when your trip returns to the San Diego landings. And let's say good morning to the Cast Man. Buenos dias, Cast Man.
Cast Man.
Hey, the top of the morning to you, lads. And how might you be feeling?
What, did you have a little too much green beer yesterday on St. Patty's Day?
Well, smoked Irishman like me, I got to take advantage of the situation anytime.
Smoked Irishman?
Corned beef tacos, what the heck?
That's perfect.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, anyway, hey, down in Cabo San Lucas and San Jose del Cabo, there's the good news is, looks like the sardinas have finally got back. They've been just about absent for 2 years, and I've been just going crazy, man. That's such a good bait. And anyway, good to see that the sardinas are back in and in good numbers. And so now we just need the fishing to come around. But there was some highlights there in the Sea of Cortez there up around Punta Gordo, up toward La Fortuna and Iman Banks there. There was a few wahoo this past week being caught, which is really, really early. Still some tuna there being caught on drifting the dead sardinas. And also a few coming on the iron. So that's good news. The tuna are still hanging around there. Striped marlin has started to make a kind of a little showing now. They were absent last week, which is really unusual for this time of year. Usually they're staging pretty thick there around Cabo, and then as we get into late April, May, they're up in the Sea of Cortez or off the East Cape area. And so we're still waiting for those to come down. I still think they're hanging up around Mag Bay right now where they usually winter. So look for that to really come on. No signs of Dorado yet. Over in Mazatlan there, they're getting a few striped marlin there. They're getting a few Dorado there. And then, of course, down at Ixtapa Zihuatanejo, really kind of came to a stop down there, which is really surprising for this time of year. No sales this week, which is really, really unusual, but they did get a couple of nice blues. Blue marlin there, I think one was at 400 and some odd pounds, blue marlin. Of course, along the beaches, it's just unloaded with the big jacks, 25, 30-pound jacks. And I'm talking big numbers. I mean, really big numbers. And also they're picking up some rooster fish along that area. And then down in Cancun there, sailfish there are in early. They're getting a pretty good bite early, what's considered early. Normally that bite doesn't start till about mid-April all the way through June, and that's usually to get the sales fish up there. And they're getting some blackfin tuna up there. They're also getting the king mackerel and those big Atlantic barracuda. But that's a report for this week, Pedro. And just to let people know, I've got our Pedicee trip, middle of July this year, $14.49 for a full week in Panama, meals, 4 days fishing, 2 to a boat, 2 to a room, all ground transfers, and then just got to add airfare to that. It's a great trip. And like I mentioned last week, we got a couple of couples going. Guys are taking their wives and girlfriends down, which is really, really good.
Such a great deal.
Going to venture down there for that.
Yeah.
But
And I know we only have a small handful of spots available for our February Lake El Salto adventure too, right? That you and I are going to go on.
That thing really filled up quick. I think I've got 2, maybe 3 spots left. Of course, we got a couple of guys. I'll call you back next week type deal. So you just got to wait for the phone ring on that. But
yeah, but it's not till next February, so you better get on it, right?
Oh yeah, it'll be sold out probably by the time the Fred Hall Del Mar show's over. But anyway, that's a report for this week, boys, and I'll talk to you guys next Saturday.
All right, aren't you going to Panama next Saturday?
Oh, that's right. Well, I'll see if I might be able to have a connection to call you back on Saturday. Yes, that's right. I'll be at Pesca, Panama for that week, and if I can get through to you guys, I'll give you a call, and we'll go from there.
All right, Castman. Safe travels, and hopefully we'll talk to you next Saturday. Appreciate the call this morning very much. Hey, we do have a couple lines open. If you want to get through, have a chance to win 2 tickets to the Fred Hall Del Mar show, that Promar Ahi Assault Jig and Squid combo, or 2-day lift ticket to Mammoth Mountain for this season, which is just an amazing, that's like a $300 prize, and thanks to our buddy Jimmy, and an epic year up there in Mammoth.
Epic.
What an amazing, amazing time to go to Mammoth Mountain.
Just got back.
Think about the trout fishing that's going to happen, too.
Oh, think all that water up there.
Oh, it's going to be so good. Yeah, but you can go up there on us to Mammoth Mountain for ski or snowboard for 2 days with that voucher that we're going to hand you, too. One line open, 858-457-1090, and one line open at 877-792-1090. That started off with Charlie in La Mirada. Charlie, thanks for joining us on Let's Talk Hookup. Good morning. Charlie.
Good morning, Pete.
How are you?
And guest. For taking my call. My question is in regards to the Hobie kayaks. I'm thinking about taking a trip to Cedro Sacramento. I was wondering if I need to take my own kayak, or do they have kayaks there available for my use?
So if you go with Cedros kayak fishing, they have everything. That's the deal. And that's because you can't put the kayak on the plane. Really? Unless you take the inflatable. I bet you could put the inflatable on.
Yeah, it might be.
That was my question. Is the inflatable doable?
But who needs to take your own kayak? You just sign up with Jeff. He's got the top.
Outbacks out there.
Outbacks, Pro Angler.
Totally a clip.
I mean, I'm as spoiled as they come because I only fish out of new boats. His boats are like brand new. Everything works. Bait tanks, fish finders. He's got it all. And got to tell you, it's so nice just to walk up, have it all ready.
And it's affordable.
It is. Well,
compared to what, like, if you price it all out, I don't know how he does it for $1,700.
I don't either. And I got to tell you, this is one of those little secrets that once it gets out, we're all screwed.
Yeah.
And you've got Tonga support. You catch a yellowtail, there's no problem with the seals or having that thing spoil on your kayak. He comes right over, picks it up, puts it right on ice for you.
Yeah.
Delivers a fresh beer.
Too, fresh beer or whatever you need. The other thing too is if you get tired of being in the kayaking, fish from the Ponga.
Yeah.
So, which is successful. I mean, they do it right.
Yeah.
So if you don't need a kayak down there, but and you don't need much gear.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll tell you exactly what you need.
And like Jeff said, over half their schedule is already filled for 2017, so you better jump on
You could go down with your flip-flops, your shorts, T-shirt, and hat, and sunscreen, and that's really a Mexican license. That's about all you need.
All you need, yeah, for sure. Hey,
don't miss that trip. I tell you, that is one of the bucket list trips.
Yep, it is. Thanks a lot for the phone call this morning. Let's go ahead and jump back in the phones. Dan and Encinitas, you're next up on Let's Talk Hookup. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Thanks for taking my call. Ron, we got a schedule for a fishing mission this year?
We do. We'll have it at the boat show.
I'll be there.
Yeah. We've got six. Yeah, we've got 6 fishing missions scheduled. This year got real busy on us, and we have 10 spots available, 8 to 10 spots available each time. And the fishing mission is, same deal.
It's a great system.
Can I buy them at the show?
Yes, you can. You can sign up at the show.
Right at the Fred Hall show.
Yeah.
Okay. All
right. The idea behind fishing mission is that if you're torn between what kind of boat you want to get, what better way than to go fish with one of the top kayak fishermen? Afrin Abutin is one of our guides from Warbaits. Wade Harnish, who's a fishing guide, and one of my team guys, he's a guide. So here you're going with us and them, and you get to go fishing for $100. At the end of the fishing mission, you can use the $100 on a boat. That way you can try the Outback, the Pro Angler, same day, see what works for you.
What about the inflatable?
Yeah, we have inflatables, you bet. And
you can try
in fact,
those.
that's what got us kind of started on this whole inflatable thing is Hayden was using the inflatable during fishing missions, and he could stand up so easy. It was light for him to move around.
Hey, wow.
What is that?
I want to try it.
And they're fast. Yeah.
That's cool. Hey, thanks a lot for the phone call this morning. We'll see you at the Fred Hall show. Speaking of the inflatable, Debbie, the boss at Fastlane, mentioned Mother's Day is coming up.
Yep.
What a perfect gift for Mother, the inflatable kayak.
Well, how this started was one time I bought her a wetsuit for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
That was a bad move.
Bad move.
I just wanted her to go surfing with me.
Yeah, bad move.
No. Yeah. So she started laughing, going, hey, these guys could buy their wife a kayak for Mother's Day, and then they could use it when she wasn't using it.
Yeah.
I'm going, hey, that's a good idea, honey.
Yeah.
You look like a hero. Bring her home a kayak. And this is a kayak that any gal would love because they're light, easy to maneuver. You could go. You say, honey, go with me.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Hey, this is the week. If you bought the CCA Bill Varney Sport Fishing Calendar, I know you have one. I have one in my office, and I know Jim has one too. Check the back of your calendar right now because I'm going to announce the winner of this week's prize. And it is a tungsten ring from Blue Water Jewelry plus 2 tickets to the Fred Hall Del Mar show. The winning number for the CCA of California Sport Fishing Calendar drawing is 2870. 2870. And the way you claim your prize is if you either send them an email via the email on the website for CCA California. It's CCA California spelled out .org. You can link that right on the Let's Talk Hookup website. Or you go on their Facebook page and you spell out, if you haven't liked them on Facebook, Coastal Conservation Association of California. You got to spell the whole thing out. Search them, send them a Facebook message, and claim your prize if your number is 2870. Now, speaking of prizes and all kinds of good stuff, Bill Varney, the great surf fishing guy, is such a great media guy, too, that he is now going to do our Let's Talk Hookup email blasts every week. And he did such a fantastic job this week on the email blasts. If you're on our list for the email, you can just go to our website, hookup1090.com, and sign up for our email if you haven't already. And every week you're going to get a simple email blast talking about the current fishing, what's going on the show, what's going on in the world of fishing. It's a very simple deal. We don't sell our lists. We don't do any of that stuff. But just go on our website if you haven't already and sign up for our email blast. Hookup1090.com. You'll see it right there. It's email blast. Sign up, and we'll be back to being regular on that.
We still have a few of those calendars left. We were selling them at the Bakersfield show, and I think Wayne will have them again, and he's reduced the price on them down for the Del Mar show.
Okay, yeah. So you can have a chance. There's 9 more months to have a chance.
9 more drawings, exactly.
Yeah, and they're great calendars too. Bill's did such a fantastic
And Bill will have some in his booth too.
Yeah. Hey, when we come back, we're going to take more of your phone calls, talk more kayak fishing and more. You stay tuned. This is Southern California's Sport Fishing Voice. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090.
It's Fred Hall show time, and Fisherman's Landing Tackle has the best selection and the hottest deals in the show. Hi, this is Doug Kern. The huge Fisherman's Landing tackle booth is a must-see this year, and the deals will be unmatched. Check out the most complete selection of Costa sunglasses ever. This is your chance to find the perfect pair of Costas, and when you buy at the show, receive a free gift. Everyone knows that Costa has the best eyewear for fishermen, and you can see them all at Fisherman's Landing Tackle. Come visit our greatest booth ever. Fisherman's Landing Tackle, a must-see at this year's Fred Hall Show.
Alaska's Katmai Lodge is a world-class wilderness fishing paradise on the banks of the famed Alagnak River. You'll fish for all 5 species of Pacific salmon, king, sockeye, chum, coho, and on even years, pinks, plus trophy-sized rainbow trout, Arctic grayling, and Dolly Varden, both in the Alagnak and the nearby waters. Katmai Lodge's U.S. Coast Guard and CPR certified guides are fishing fanatics and know how to help you reel them in. They are exceptional teachers and ensure you have days that are fish-filled and fun with freshly prepared snacks and barbecued lunches on the river. Back at the lodge, there are fireside appetizers and refreshments each afternoon, as well as fresh, delicious meals prepared by their exceptional chef. Elevate your visit with a quick fly-out trip to Brooks Falls in Katmai National Park for world-renowned bear watching. For the best fishing adventure ever, visit katmai.com. That's KATMAI.com.
Sport fishing, not just for Dad anymore. At Dana Wharf Sport Fishing, kids fish free every Sunday. Free half-day fishing trip and clinic free for kids 12 and under every Sunday at Dana Wharf. Join the Dana Wharf Kids Club and get over $100 of really cool stuff like 2 free fishing trips, a free whale watch trip, and more. Dana Wharf, everyone's favorite since 1971. Click DanaWharf.com or visit them in the Dana Point Harbor, the bass capital of the West, and only minutes from the 5 freeway in Orange County. DanaWharf.com, where kids fish free.
When bad weather and rough seas send other boats back to the docks, Seakeeper allows you to fish longer and fish harder, even in the roughest conditions. Don't believe us? Just listen to what Southern California's own Captain Pete Grosbeck says. He says, "We're very impressed with the whole operation of the Seakeeper. We live bait a lot. We go slow, which puts us in the trough. And now basically there is no trough. Seakeeper's newest offering, the Seakeeper 3, is optimized to eliminate up to 95% of boat roll on boats between 30 and 39 feet. Even better, the gyro is so small it can fit inside a customized leaning post, bringing installation down to a mere 2 days. To learn more about how Seakeeper can change your life on the water and to schedule your free demo, go to Seakeeper.com. Take a ride. Be amazed. Seakeeper. Many years ago, Baja pioneer Bob Van Wormer found the area he called the Great Fish Trap in the East Cape of southern Baja and built what is now regarded as the premier East Cape resorts of Palmas de Cortez and Playa del Sol. Today, following in their father's footsteps, Bob's sons, Bobby, Chucky, and Eddie, have taken Palmas de Cortez and Playa del Sol to new levels with the largest sport fishing fleet in Mexico, a luxurious spa, and top-of-the-line resort amenities. Van Wormer Resorts have become a destination for travelers worldwide. But for us, Palmas de Cortez and Playa del Sol are just a short 2-hour flight away. No other tropical fishing destination offers the experience and value that you'll find at Palmas de Cortez and Playa del Sol. Now you can plan your Baja fishing vacation quick and easy by visiting VanWormerResorts.com. And when you're ready to book, it's quick and easy. Or simply call 877-777-TUNA for more information. Van Wormer Resorts, the East Cape's finest.
XEPRS 1090 AM, Rosarito, Baja California.
The best Major League Baseball coverage is right here.
Deep and very gone. A blast to left field.
San Diego's sports leader, the mighty 1090.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090. One line open. It's been a busy morning. Here's your chance. 877-792-1090. Open right now. You want to get through. There is your shot. Let's go ahead and jump back in the phones and talk to Don in Woodland Hills. Hey, Don. Thanks for joining us on Let's Talk Hookup. Good morning.
Hey, guys. Good morning. Hey, I have a question about the Islander trip. I've got a buddy and I that we don't have kayaks. We're always interested in doing that, and wondering if people without kayaks can join that trip, and will they have loaners?
Not going to have loaners. We haven't worked that out yet, but there may be opportunities for a rental. Right, Ron?
Yep.
Yeah.
We've done that before. We had 10 boats that we were renting that are pretty well outfitted.
Fee.
Yeah.
Not very much. And if you decide to buy it, that rental will go credit
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, incentivized.
Yeah, for sure.
We will have that
there will be
availability.
opportunities. Yeah, it's such and it's such an awesome trip. In fact,
when is that trip, Pete?
It's in June. I'll get you the date. I have to look it up, but I can tell you this: I scheduled it so that I could go.
Those Outbacks.
Originally the date I couldn't go, and then I said, John, anyway, we can move to this date. That's how good that trip is.
Those Outbacks are a great boat to take out there on the Islander trips, and
Perfect.
that's usually what Ron provides.
And they don't allow pro anglers on the trip because it's just they're just too big.
Too big, too heavy to get over the side, beat up the boat.
Yeah. So if you have a pro angler, you'll have to make other arrangements to be on the trip. But I'll let you know.
Or you could buy your wife an I-11 for Mother's Day.
Okay, so the Islander kayak trip is going to be June 13th through the 15th. So you leave the evening of June 13th, fish on the 14th, and you're back on the 15th. It's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And we'll be we're not booking it yet, but we'll be letting you know about booking and how you're going to be able to
Sure, and if you're interested, you can call the store and just leave your name and phone number.
Yeah.
We'll put on a list that we'll call right away.
Or send me an email and we'll put you on the list. And as soon as we put the details together on that trip, we'll let you know how to get in on that. But you'd love it, Don. It's pretty cool.
Thank you, Don.
All right, thanks a lot for the call this morning. Let's go ahead and jump back in the phones. Let's talk to Dan in San Diego. Dan, you're next up on Let's Talk Hookup. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Thank you for taking my call. I was wondering if at the Del Mar show you're going to have the opportunity for people to try out those kayaks.
Yeah, in the pond, right?
Well, it's not.
It's a swimming pool.
It's a tank. It's a small tank.
It's a small tank. You'll be able to sit in one. You'll be able to stand on a pro angler in there, and you'll get the feel for it. But the best way to do that is to come to the show, maybe pick one of the seminars that you want to go to. Jim Salazar is one of the kayak aficionados. He'll be doing a how to get started on kayak fishing every day. He has a seminar. That gives you the big picture. Then what you do is you run down to my store and you just do a demo on whatever boat. Like maybe you want to try the Pro Angler, the Outback, or the Revolution. They'll put them in the water. The guys will show you how to do it. You can go pedal it around and feel how it goes in the water. And that's really the...
Vision Mission is what you want to do.
Yeah, sign up for the Vision Mission.
Sign up for the Vision Mission. It really is the best way to go. I'll be doing seminars at 3 o'clock on Thursday and Friday, and then 11 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. And they're a Hobie Kickstarter seminar. They're designed to introduce you to the Hobies, the Hobie line, what our products are, how to outfit them, how to pick a kayak, how to transport it, that kind of stuff. So if you're new to it, you might want to take in one of those seminars and then go over to Ron's booth and sign up for Fish and Mission and then just follow through on that.
Yeah, and the other thing, too, I might mention is that Ron's waterfront location at Dana Landing, right next to the Dana Launch Ramp in Mission Bay, is there for a reason, for you to come down. They'll put a boat in the water for you, and you can try it for free. So just go down a fast lane.
It's an eye-opener.
I want to try it because...
I know, so many people. How do you buy a kayak without getting in it trying it?
Would you buy a car without test
or a
driving
pair of
it?
shoes?
Yeah, would you buy a pair of
no,
shoes?
so that's
trying them on? Yeah.
That's what I love the Del Mar show because it lets you see everything. You dabble in it. You can put a deposit at the show that's totally refundable. They'll hold the boat show deal till you can go down and try what model you want. I mean, how can it get any easier and any better? And this particular time is going to be the best deal that Hobie's done in 5 years.
And Ron will have everything from the Hobie line, from the Eclipse stand-up paddleboard all the way up to the Tandem Island sailing boat, which, by the way, was my last boat that I purchased from Hobie. And that thing is, oh man, is it fun!
Oh, the Tandem Island.
The Tandem Island.
Gosh, you forget to pull the fishing pole out. You're having so much fun going fast sometimes.
Really, that's so cool. It's like a combination sailboat kayak, right?
And it has the Mirage drive in it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so it's incredible. I mean, you're sailing, and you can pull the Amas off and the Akas, the outriggers and the supports off, and we use it going down the creek up at Reverse Creek up in Silver Lake in the Sierras, just like a regular kayak.
Wow, that's cool. Hey, thanks a lot for the call this morning, and when we come back, we're going to get a catch report, find out what's biting out there. It's starting to happen. And more Let's Talk Hookup from Ron and Jim right here. Let's Talk Hookup, Mighty 1090.
Alaska is one of the ultimate fishing destinations in the world. This is Rock Cod Rick, and every year the one trip I look forward to is Kingfisher Charters in Sitka, Alaska. My dad and I have been going for over 15 years, and I just can't wait to go again. No one does it better than Kingfisher Charters. They offer the best service, the most comfortable accommodations, fantastic food, the finest fishing charter captains in all of Sitka, and the ultimate value. Sure, I've been to others, but time and time again, nobody beats Kingfisher Charters. You can catch huge halibut like the ones we do almost every year, and salmon, well, Sitka is famous for some of the best runs in Alaska. We also get plenty of rockfish and huge lingcod. And when it comes to fish processing, the best in Alaska is Kingfisher Charters. And listen to this, it's all included in your package. In fact, everything is included except the tips. It's truly amazing how the Kingfisher crew continues the quality of service they deliver year after year. Come and join me on the Let's Talk Hookup trip in June, or just go when you can. Kingfisher Charters, 800-727-6136, or check kingfishercharters.com.
Yamaha's Choose Reliability Sales Event is on. For a limited time, purchase a new select eligible 2.5 to 300 horsepower 4-stroke outboard and receive either 2 free years of Yamaha extended service coverage or up to $1,500 in dealer credit. Reliability starts here. Yamaha. Offer ends March 31st, 2017. Subject to change at any time. Other restrictions and conditions apply. Choice offered to Florida residents is a 24-month Yamaha limited warranty. See authorized participating Yamaha Ford dealers for details. This promotion cannot be used with any other Yamaha offer.
Here's John Ireland for Rancho Leonero.
You know, the ranch is unique. It's one of the few places in the world where you can still drive ATVs up the beach. We have fishing from the beach. We have dive trips that we run to Pomo in a number of different spots. Kayaking, of course, has been real big. We were one of the first hotels to introduce kayaking. The ranch is small, you know, it's intimate, it's 34 rooms, so everyone gets to know everyone. The old saying, where everyone knows your name. Well, truly at Rancho Leonero, the employees do know pretty darn near all our guests' names. And what's even more interesting is most of the guests know each other's names. Very personal, very intimate, and a special, special environment. 2 miles of beachfront, mile on either side of the hotel. Rancho Leonero is really the last of the old-style Baja fishing resorts. 1-800-646-2252. 1-800-646-BAJA. And RanchoLeonero.com. I'll personally guarantee your best fishing experience and vacation at Rancho Leonero.
XEPRS 1090 AM, Rosarito, Baja California.
The best Major League Baseball coverage is right here.
Deep and very gone. A blast to left field.
San Diego's sports leader, the mighty 1090.
For decades, the Kona Kai has been considered San Diego's premier marina resort and spa. Now, with millions of dollars in upgrades, the Kona Kai Resort is a destination for travelers worldwide who can live it every day. The docks and services are the finest quality in San Diego, and the Kona Kai is the closest marina to the open ocean. As a marina tenant, you enjoy many benefits, including secured free parking, a deluxe health club, swimming pool, and more. Enjoy discounts at their restaurant, bar, and hotel. If you don't have a boat, there are memberships available at a very affordable price. The Kona Kai Club has been offering members a home away from home since 1953. Members can spend their days on Kona Kai's private beach, meet new people in the club's modern lounge, share a meal with family at Vessel Restaurant and Bar, or pamper themselves in Spa Terra. Check out ResortKonakai.com on the web for more information, to reserve a slip, or inquire about joining the club. The Kona Resort, like being on vacation every day in your own backyard.
It's time for the spectacular 41st Annual Fred Hall Show, March 23rd to the 26th at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. San Diego's biggest fishing show, biggest boat show, biggest outdoor recreation event of the year. Hundreds of booths, acres of boats, over 200 seminars presented by Cousins Tackle. Hundreds of kayaks and stand-up paddleboards. The Diamond Bass Tank, the Accurate Fishing Saltwater Tank, Hobie Kayak Fishing Seminars, Costa Sporting Chef Cafe, the Mammoth Lakes Kids Fish Free Trout Pond, the San Diego Ford Dealers Paul Bunyan Lumberjack Show, archery, target shooting, free dive, fly casting, kids casting, and so much more. Kids free, kids fish free. Join CCA Cal and get in free. Come and share in the legacy of the Fred Hall shows as we celebrate the passion of fishing, boating, hunting, and outdoor recreation at San Diego's #1 show. The Fred Hall Show, March 23rd to the 26th at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. Presented by Progressive. Details at fredhall.com.
It's a whale of a show.
The offshore fishing around San Diego seems to keep getting better every year, and next season should be no exception. The same is true when it comes to Ford trucks. They just keep getting better, too. In fact, the new Ford Super Duty has just been named Motor Trend Magazine's 2017 Truck of the Year. It's the toughest, smartest, most capable Super Duty ever. If you've got a big boat to move around, look no further. Super Duty beats the competition hands down in both conventional towing and fifth wheel towing. Plus, the new Super Duty is built with high-strength aluminum alloy body panels that won't rust ever. For folks like us that launch a lot of boats, that's a pretty big deal. Continuous improvements and innovations have made F-Series pickups the best-selling trucks in America for 40 years in a row, ever since disco and 8-tracks cassettes were all the rage. So whether you've got an eye on the built Ford Tough F-150 or you need the extra muscle of the new Ford Super Duty, you'll find what you need at your Ford dealer. Go to buyfordnow.com to learn more, or stop by any San Diego County Ford dealer. They'll be glad to hook you up.